Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and absolutely feeling so good as we usher in the new year 2025, and it hasn't felt even better than I think today. Why? Because we're carrying on with great conversation and our discussion on building healthy self-esteem with our guests Candice Manuel, Candice Lynn Christians, and Cameron Cleaver. And this time we're going to be exploring how fitness, community support, as well as personal experiences play crucial roles in fostering self-esteem and confidence, the theme of the year.
I absolutely love that. You know, often when it comes to building ourselves up, we don't always want to touch on the physical because it can be intimidating. It's also something you have to commit to every single day, or every other day at least, Cameron. But I want to talk a little bit more about how fitness can really contribute to your overall self-esteem, because I've experienced that in my fitness journey and then not being fit, and there's a big difference there, right?
Big time.
Yeah.
So I think the big thing you mentioned now is community. I think training by yourself is incredibly difficult.
It's hard.
We're not always motivated, but the one thing that any sort of fitness or any habit or good habit is consistency. And that's what community will give you. Why weren't you training? We missed you today, whatever it may be. Or you see your friends training in the morning, but you're training with your other mates in the afternoon. So we're not always motivated. Even as someone that does a lot of sport at quite a high level, I'm not always motivated. And I go through my ebbs and flows. And it's generally when you isolate yourself, you have that sort of ebb. And what you need to do is get back to your community. I prefer group classes. I like being told what to do. I like the energy around you. And the energy is incredibly important.
It definitely is. And I know we're going to be touching on a few tips and a few things that are important, but I want to bring it back to like the basic is sometimes more and less is more. And we talk about things like being outside, getting sunshine and getting movement. And I know, Cameron, not just you specifically, but I think all of us could attest to the benefits of this, the benefits of getting outside, getting those endorphins going, but moving at the same time. Do you think this is something we should definitely add to our arsenal as we enter 2025? Is it something that can benefit us, especially not only physically, but mentally as well? I'll put this up to the entire panel.
Sure, I'll jump in first. It's, being outside in summer, we live in such a beautiful country, whether you're in the Cape, the Gauteng, KZN, wherever it may be, we live in such a beautiful country. Get outside, and something as simple as just starting with a walk and then progressing from there. I mean, the sport that I do, it's predominantly running, and I don't like running.
I didn't know that.
But I'm learning. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship. But
As running
the
is.
more I run, and the more I run with people, because I won't run if I run by myself. So it's finding that community to run with and chasing someone around a park or around a mountain or whatever it may be. And then until you're comfortable where someone's not chasing you. So once again, coming back to community, but get outside. It's natural. It's the best medicine. Best thing for your health is to get outside.
Free.
It is free.
It
It is free.
But I also think that coming back to mental health, isolation, post-COVID, we were all in isolation and we actually wanted that sunshine and we couldn't go out. And that was so it was, I think, claustrophobic in a sense that we felt like we couldn't do anything, we couldn't go anywhere. And I feel like now, especially in the day and time where, like I said previously, people go through a lot of traumatic things and they're going through a lot of depression, anxiety. They isolate themselves, they stay indoors and they think that that is going to add value to their lives, when no, all you need is some sunshine, Get the sunshine
basics,
that the vitamin. Come on, we need the sunshine. We need that joy, because sunshine brings joy. It brings that glow within you. And I think that what we don't realize is we are like flowers, so we need that sunshine to be able to give us that ray of energy that we need.
And blossom.
Yes, and then it helps us blossom, because then we have energy and we can go and we can push and we have a zest for life again. It is not about sitting in a dark space, because what happens in dark spaces? We things become moldy. So we need the sunshine.
Hey, the
to
metaphors this
survive.
morning.
No, I'm here for it. I'm here for this. Candice, I want to throw this to you and look at the inverse of that because, you know, it's all good and well that we're saying these things, but there could be somebody sitting there going, yeah, you can enjoy a new year, but for me, I'm struggling with self-doubt perhaps. I'm struggling to maintain the commitment that I need for this. So how do you even overcome that mental hurdle to be able to, like we're saying, enjoy the vitamin D and enjoy life to its fullest?
Yeah. I think there's probably no correct answer for it because it's a personal journey with everybody. For me, I've been blessed with my daughter, for example, where I've also had to learn to just get up and go outside. Chasing her outside in the park does so much wonders, not just for her, but for me as well. I think like moms as well, we tend to look past the fact that we suffer with postpartum depression as well. You feel like your world has been turned upside down and here's this person that you are responsible for. And the only way that I could then start getting over those hurdles was to actually just immerse myself in it, get outside, enjoy some time with her, and then I've actually just felt so liberated when I come back in and realize that simple walk or her exhausting me outside at the play park was what I needed for my own mental health. Like I say again, social media is a platform where it has its perks, and I always hope to be on the perk side where I can be someone, if they look at it and realize she's a normal person, she's like me, and not a facade that people are trying to live up to. Because I think that's one of the things that I look for in overcoming the doubt and those types of things, because we are ideally on our phones all the time.
We are.
So that's what we are feeding ourselves. So
Consumed by it.
yeah, like, you know, like they say, if there's something you don't like, unfollow. I've adapted that in so many ways. And I've seen the change where if you are scrolling through content that actually feeds your soul, it helps you with your own self-doubt as well.
Absolutely. Curate your feed to really speak to what you need.
You are the master, you're in the steering wheel, so you get to drive this beautiful vessel we've been blessed with. And I think with that being said, I can't thank you again enough for coming through and sharing your wisdom with all of us. Incredible metaphors, incredible insights. We want to maybe get a little take from each one of you with regards to, I think what Mzansi can learn from is wise people and building this community right now, maybe lending into what your goals, visions, and sort of mantras are for the year that I think many might resonate with or even be inspired by.
Yeah.
Candice? This
Okay.
metaphor?
So I'm a fitness trainer as well. So I thrive on empowering people in the space of fitness. For me, that is a space where you are very, very vulnerable, and you also come in there with your own self-doubts and trauma and all of those type of things.
Yeah, for sure.
So that is kind of a safe haven and a safe space for you to cry, sweat your tears out, you know. That is a nice way for you to do that. And there are times when people actually do break down and cry in class because things become too much for them. You understand? So I have this saying in class: I am bold, I'm strong, I'm fit, I'm becoming the best version of myself. And that is what I speak over myself. And I also speak that over everybody that does attend my class. So they feel empowered when they enter and they feel empowered when they leave. So for me, that is where fitness is concerned. But where in real life is concerned, I would say be yourself. Be your true, authentic self. Stop allowing people to morph you into something that you are not. Stop trying to be who you are not. Because at the end of the day, you're going to lose yourself. And losing yourself is much harder work than just being yourself. So I think that it's very important that that is what you need to focus on. Being yourself is enough.
What a way to end it there. Can I just say, that was beautiful. We put it on the table and we can all agree being yourself truly is the best way forward. I mean, it's counted up for us. So, you know, take it from here. And we definitely will have these guys back next time, okay, to bring some more valuable insights, because that's definitely what we've had today. Just building some really great self-esteem and also confidence to take with us into the rest of the year. We just got started and you still have a good couple 300 and plus days to get into. So don't worry, we're sorting you out on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.